Australian visa process looks very easy until they deny you, as they've denied over 70% of applicants from this part of the world. Watch this video side by side as you're filling your Australian visa application form online. You increase your chance of getting the visa exponentially. Now, first of all, subscribe to my channel, just so if you've got any comments, you can drop it in the comment section and I'll respond to you on the go. Let's get right onto it. So we are live on the Australian High Commission website for Nigeria. This does not mean that any other applicant residing in any country cannot use this same video to handle their process. You can watch this video and it would help you, because even though we are on the High Commission for Nigeria, you can click on the link and it's going to redirect you to the global application website where all applicants, regardless of your country of residence, can use to submit their visa application, because the High Commission doesn't treat visa application. And I will show you. It says here, the Australian High Commission in Nigeria does not process visa or citizenship applications. Staff at the High Commission in Nigeria are unable to assist with visa inquiries. And when you scroll down, you click on visa information, it goes ahead to tell you that all non-citizens need to obtain a visa prior to visiting or traveling to Australia. This includes a visit to Australia or a transit. So you use the IMMI account. That's the emphasis I was trying to draw to your attention. So even if you're residing in India, you're residing in the UK, and you want to submit your application to travel to Australia, you can click on this if you don't already have the link, although I'll provide the link in the description box and even the link to this Nigerian Gov website for the purpose of checking visa processing time. But the main place you need to go to submit your application is this IMMI account. So we click on the IMMI account and it's going to redirect us. Okay, so now we are live on the IMMI website. As you can see clearly here, it says immi.homeaffairs.gov.au, the official website for submitting your visa application to travel to Australia. So applying online on IMMI accounts, it gives you access to what to apply for visa or citizenship. Our concern is visa and whatnot. All these other things are not necessarily our business. For those who want to apply for an ETA, if your country is eligible for ETA, you can click on this link. So it's really a very universal. I'll provide the link on the description box. So look into the description box below on this particular video. That's the caption, and you will find all the links necessary for your application. First of all, you need to create your IMMI account, access your account, manage your account, put your application together, fill all the forms, then attach your documents, pay the application fees, and then you submit. So let's first click on create your IMMI account. Okay, now to create your IMMI account, multi-factor authentication is now live on IMMI account. So if you have Google Authenticator or Microsoft Authenticator, you can keep it on the side. So now there are two different types of IMMI account. The individual one, where you can create an individual IMMI account if you're an individual applicant, a family member acting on behalf of an applicant, or a friend helping with the application process. For an organization, you can create an organization IMMI account if you are from an organization, a registered migration agent, or from a sponsoring company. So we are applying for a visit visa, and our concern is with creating an individual account. So we click on this, enter your email address, enter the email verification code, enter user details, enter account details, set up multi-factor authentication, and voila, we are ready to go. So create the IMMI account. Okay, so let's choose our normal dummy email that we use in creating, which is bioladijo2025@gmail.com. Then we click on send verification code. Verification code has been sent to the email. All I need to do is to go to the email box, see the verification code sent in here, and as you can see, it says 573642. Copy your verification code and go back to the IMMI account to paste it. Then you click on next. Now let's see, individual application, apply for a visa or citizenship including sponsorship nomination. So put in your family name. In this case, let's put it here, Eziefule Ifechukwu Chibueze
put phone number 081 2345 6789. It's a dummy, so mobile phone number the same, 081 2345 6789. So we click on next. Now for login details, you need to set up your password and put your security questions here. In this case, you can choose whatever password you want to choose. You can do an automated password, but in this case, let's just do okay. Says too short, so let me choose a longer one. Okay, that works. So you see it has to be long and it okays it. So let's choose questions. Let's choose, okay, where were you born? Say I was born in Nigeria. Let's choose another one. What's the name of your first pet, or should we say my first job? Well, travel consultant. Then the last question, remember there are various questions. What's your mother's maiden name? What's your favorite color? In this case, I'd say blue. So you accept and also indicate that you're not a robot and click on next. Okay. As I had said initially, you need to install an authenticator app. So I am new to this and I need to install an authenticator app. There's the authenticator app for Google and then there's Microsoft authenticator app. Go to your App Store or Google Play Store and select either the Google Authenticator here or Microsoft, whichever you are most comfortable with. Then you then download it. Now this is for you to install and download. If you already have it on your phone, you can click on I already have it, which applies to me, and then you click on next. A barcode will come up and you need to, as you can see, it says that open the authenticator app and on your device prepare to connect to your IMMI account. So you need to click on the plus icon on your authenticator app to add this. I didn't even know that Duolingo or Duo Mobile has an authenticator as well. So now you click on next. Okay, now on the authenticator app, what is expected of you is to scan the barcode. You scan the barcode and it automatically adds it. So you come here, scan it, and it's gonna add it for you immediately. Upon adding it, you click on next. Insert the code that is showing on your authenticator app. In my case is 253863, and you click on next. Okay, now it has accepted. As you can see, your IMMI account has been created. Your username is this. You are now enabled for app authentication. You use it to log in anytime you want to log in, and the department will be performing scheduled maintenance that will affect payment functionality between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. on 15th of August. This is just a normal maintenance update. So we're done with that and we click on next. You have successfully logged in. Can you see it was pretty easy process? Now all you need to do is to start your application. On this page, you can see clearly that it's the Australian Government Department of Home Affairs that handles all these applications. Here you can click on new application, import an application. If you did a paper submission application, which doesn't apply to us residing in Nigeria, you have to do your application online. So you click on new application. So you choose the particular application you want to apply to. As you can see, it's all encompassing, has several types of applications you can submit here. Our concern is to apply as a visitor and visit visa 600, not e-visitor, not transit visa, not medical treatment, visit visa 600. Okay, now view the terms and conditions, view privacy statements. You can read all of that at your own time. Then you click on next. Is the applicant outside Australia? Yes, currently outside Australia. Give your location. In this case, it's Nigeria. I'm applying from Nigeria. If you're applying for whatever country, you can see there are multiple countries here you can apply from. So, legal status, citizen in Nigeria. Maybe, for example, you're residing in the UK and you're temporary resident, permanent residence in the UK. You can select that and indicate where you're applying from. Like I said, this platform helps you. Purpose of stay, business visitor stream, no frequent traveler stream, maybe tourist or business purposes. Like for me, I'm a frequent traveler, so I could very readily click on frequent traveler stream. So, but tourist stream, maybe first time traveler, second time traveler, third time traveler, those are not necessarily frequent traveler. So once the application has been lodged, the stream cannot be changed. So you click on tourist stream for people who are maybe first time travelers or just multiple travelers, not as frequent. List all the reasons for visiting Australia. Well, in this case, it's just tourism. So we're going to apply for tourism. So you state here that, okay, I intend to travel to Sydney, Australia for tourism purposes, comma, I wish to visit the wildlife, see some kangaroos for myself for the first time in my life, and also experience the Australian culture. Okay, so group processing. Is this application lodged as part of a group? No, but if you're applying like you want to apply with your family, then you're going to select yes. Special category of entry. Is the applicant traveling as a representative of a foreign government or traveling on a United Nations laissez-passer? No, this is just regular visit visa application. So we click on next. Now provide the following information. Entering names incorrectly may result in a denial of permission to board aircraft to Australia or result in delay at border processing. So you want to make sure that all information you provide are adequately correct. So family name Eziefule, given name Ifechukwu Chibueze, sex male, date of birth, let's just choose some random date of birth, maybe 1998 August 29. Passport number A0123456778. And country of passport, Nigeria. Nationality of passport holder as well, Nigeria. That's country of passport is country where you issued your passport. Date of issue, let's choose sometime in January of this year. Let's just choose maybe 3rd January, and then expiry 2035, just valid for 5 years, and give it the same January 2nd. As expiry, place of issue as well is still Nigeria. Nationality or national identity card, you have one? Well, I do, so I can select yes and add, but in this case, okay, let's just add. I can choose to ignore. So nationality details is Eziefule, Ifechukwu, Chibueze, my 111122223333. So let's just say that that's my NIN number. Country of issue, Nigeria. Date of issue, the same thing with passports, just for the purpose of this passport, for the purpose of this application. So we choose 2035 January again and select 2nd. So confirm. Voila, it has been added. So we move on next. Place of birth, let's say it's Lagos. State, Lagos. Country of birth, Nigeria. Relationship, never married. That's the same as single. Never married. So other names, spellings, is this applicant, or do you currently have any other name that you've used in the past? or even currently, whatever is applicable to you. In this case, it's no, or maybe even yes. I mean, in my own case, I've used a different name before, but yeah, no, if it doesn't apply to you. Is this application, or rather, is this applicant a citizen of the selected country of passport Nigeria? Yes. Is this applicant a citizen of any other country? No. Dual citizens specify. Previous travel to Australia. Have you traveled to Australia? No. Have you previously applied for a visa to Australia? No. Does this applicant have an Australian visa grant number? No. Other passports or documents for travel. Does this applicant have any other passport or document for travel? No. Other identity documents? No. Health examination. Has this applicant undertaken a health examination for an Australian visa in the last 12 months? No. So we click on next. Okay. Oh, sorry. Is the applicant a Pacific Australian card holder? No, I didn't indicate that. So we click on next. Okay. Now, is the above information correct? Yes, all correct. Then you click on next. Traveling companions. Transaction reference number TRN EGPR35. So that's the reference for your application. Are there any other persons traveling with the applicant to Australia? No. Remember, we already specified that you're not traveling as a group, so it doesn't make sense, except maybe there's someone else that has like a passport and is not applying for the visa. So then you indicate yes there. So usual country of residence is Nigeria. The applicant may be required to attend an Australian government office for an interview. So select your office. I would recommend that you select Nairobi, Kenya, since it's visa on arrival. In case they want to have an interview and you're applying from Nigeria, you have to look for the country that is closest to you here in that case. So, but it's highly unlikely that they will require you to come for an interview, except yours, they're of particular concern. Residential address. So let's put Nigeria. Put address details, number 4 Victory Street, Ikoyi, Lagos 1001. Phone numbers are 081-3242-4945 or that's 32333-444. Yeah, I think that would work. So postal address is the same as residential address. Yes. Email address correct. Click on next. Does this applicant authorize another person to receive written correspondence on their behalf? So I mean, you just select no. You want to get all written correspondence by yourself and to come to your email. So except maybe someone is handling your application and the person is a registered agent. Non-accompanying members of the family unit. Does the applicant have any family members or unit not traveling to Australia who are Australian citizens or Australian permanent residents? That's maybe somebody in Australia who is probably inviting you, or you're gonna have to see when you travel, whatever your plans are. In this case, no. Tourist is a tourist. We're going for tourism. We don't know anybody in Australia. Does the applicant intend to enter Australia on more than one occasion? This is for multiple or single entry. Well, as a first-time applicant, it doesn't matter if you're a frequent traveler. I always indicate that it's single entry. I mean, they will decide what entry they want to give to you, but why do you want to go for multiple entry when you've never even traveled to the country? How long? You can go for multiple entry on your second application or maybe even third application, but single entry first-time applicant. Length of stay in Australia up to 3 months. Planned arrival dates. So since the processing usually takes, I'm going to show you the processing timeline of an Australian visa application, but it usually takes about a month. So you probably want to be applying, since we're making this video in August. So let's say our trip is in October. I intend to arrive on the 1st of October and then leave on the 10th of October. So let's put that there. So arrive 1st, leave 10th. With the applicant undertake a course in Australia? No, you're not going for study, you're going for tourist. Will the applicant visit any relatives, friends, or contacts while in Australia? No. So you see, the questions are like coming back again in different styles. So just so they know you're a trustworthy person, because if you did state previously when they asked if you had anybody who was an Australian citizen or permanent resident, you said no, then you come here to say yes. That's the mix up. So you click on next. Now, current employment status, employed. Oh, in this case, let's say self-employed. Groupings, you choose your groupings. Maybe you're a manager, professional, technician, whatever. In this case, managers. Organization is 360 Travel and Tours. Start date with employer, let me just choose January 2020. Let's choose that January 10th. Note that you would need to provide details of your employment offer letter, including your salaries and pay slips, but we're going to go through all those information much later. Country where your employment is based, Nigeria. Address, let's give it at 10 Allen Avenue. Let's just put it at Ikeja, Lagos. Postal code 100122. Phone numbers 08. What phone number do I guess now? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9. Email address here. Let's put info@360travels.com. Yeah. Click on next. Financial support, funding details. Give details of how the applicant's stay in Australia will be funded. Self-funded 100%. What funds will the applicants have available to support their stay in my own case, I'll just say AUD 6,000. So yeah. So then you go on and say I have made available the aforementioned amount for the sole purpose of my visit to Australia. So you click on next. Health declarations. In the last 5 years, has any applicant any applicant visited or lived outside of their country of passport for more than 3 consecutive months? In my case, no. I've never lived in anywhere that has exceeded 3 months. Never. I don't even think it's past 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So does the applicant intend to enter a hospital or healthcare during their visit in Australia? No. Does the applicant intend to work or train to be a health or care worker? No. Does the applicant intend to work or study? No. Has the applicant ever had or currently have tuberculosis in close contact? Depending if it's applicable to you, you choose what's applicable to you. In this case, no. During their proposed visit to Australia, does the applicant expect to incur any medical costs or require treatment or follow-up? In this case, even you don't expect to, please get a travel insurance. I did a video and I'm gonna put the link, so you just click on the video top here on how to get your travel insurance to apply for your Australian visa. So look at the top right corner here, it's going to direct you on where to go to. So does the applicant, so in this case it's no. Does the applicant require any ongoing medical care? No. So we click on next. More questions. So has the applicant been charged with any offense? No. Has the applicant been convicted before? No. Has the applicant been subject to an arrest or constitute any domestic violence? No. So has the applicant ever been found guilty of a sexual offense? No. Is he a sexual offender? No. Has the applicant been acquitted of any offense on the grounds of unsoundness of mind? No. Has the applicant ever been found by a court not fit to plead? No. Has the applicant ever been directly or indirectly involved or associated with activities which could represent risk to national security in Australia? No. Has the applicant ever been charged with or indicted for genocide, war crimes? No. Has the applicant ever been associated with a person, group, or organization that has been or is involved in criminal conduct? No. Has the applicant ever been associated with an organization engaged in violence? No. Has the applicant ever served in the military, police force, or state paramilitary intelligence agency? No. Has the applicant ever undergone any military paramilitary training, been trained in weapons, explosive, or the manufacture of chemical, biological products? No. Has the applicant ever been involved in people smuggling or people trafficking offenses? No. Has the applicant ever been removed, deported, or excluded from any country, including Australia? No. Has the applicant ever overstayed a visa in any country, including Australia? No. Has the applicant ever had any outstanding debts to the Australian government or any public authority in Australia? No. None applies to me, but to you, select accordingly. So we click on next. More questions. Has the applicant held or does the applicant currently hold a visa to Australia or any other country? In my case, I have visas, valid visas to a couple of other countries, so I'm going to click yes, and then I'll provide the details of the visa. So I'll just say I currently hold a valid visa to the USA. Yeah. And every other country that I have. In your case, you indicate as applicable. Has the applicant ever been in Australia or any other country and not complied with visa conditions or departed outside the authorized period of stay? No. Has the applicant ever had a visa for Australia or any other country refused or cancelled? If you've had visas refused or cancelled, you specify. In this case, we choose no. So click on next. Now, more declarations. You can see most countries, when you're filling the application forms, as you probably already know by now, you're going to be making a lot of declarations because it can be used against you if you provide the wrong info. Always make sure you stay true to whatever information you're providing or seek help from an immigration attorney. So this is just the DIY process on how I do my own applications. You still probably, if you need more clarifications, if you find yourself second guessing yourself in any of these questions, please seek the consultation of an immigration attorney, a professional immigration attorney, to help you. Have you read and understood all information in the application? Yes. These declarations, have you provided complete and correct information? Yes. If you provide anything misleading information, or if the applicant fails to satisfy the minister of the identity, the application may be refused. Select yes. Understand that if documents are found to be fraudulent or incorrect, the visa would subsequently be cancelled. Yes. So it doesn't even matter if you get your visa issued and you traveled. Maybe you have a long-term visa issued to you. Provided you're found wanting, then your visa can be cancelled. We will inform the department in writing immediately as they become aware of a change in circumstance, or if there's any change relating to information they've provided. Yes. You've read the privacy notice? Yes. Click on it here and read it. Please don't jump. Click on the privacy notice to read it. Understand that the department will collect, use, and disclose the applicant's information, including biometric information and other sensitive information. Yes. Understand that if a no further stay 8503 condition is imposed on this visa, it will limit the ability to remain in Australia. Yes. Agree not to undertake study or training for more than 3 months. Yes. Agree to leave Australia on or before the expiry of the period of stay. Yes. Give consent to the collection of their fingerprints. Yes. Understand that if required to provide their fingerprints or facial image, the applicant will need to provide it for the eligibility of the purposes of of getting your visa issued. Yes. Give consent to Australian law enforcement agencies disclosing the applicant's biometric. Yes. Understand that visitor visa does not permit them to work in Australia. Yes. Give consent using the applicant's biometrics. Yes. As an applicant, I understand that if my visa ceases to be in effect, I do not hold another visa to remain in Australia at the time, I will be an unlawful non-citizen. Yes. Next. Okay. Now we are done. As you can see here, this is your review page. Please check all the information you've provided to be sure that everything is correct, and then you click on submit. So we're going to be reviewing everything. As you can see here, current location, is the applicant currently outside Australia? Basically everything we filled. It's extensive, as you can see. Please review, probably get an immigration attorney to review you if you think that you found one thing in any of the questions. So always make sure that you go through everything. So we are done here, and now we move to the next place, which is attaching of your travel documents. You're expected to attach your passport details, your NIN, and evidence of applicant's previous travel. This case here, you're going to attach your travel history, which includes visas or passports of documents that you've had issued to you in your past. Take photos of all your previous visa applications that you've gotten approved and they're stamped on your visa, and all your previous travel. Merge them, watch my merge video, merge them together, and then upload. See, as you can see, entry, visits, entry and exit stamp pages of current passport, entry and exit stamp pages of expired passport, visa documentation you provide. So when you put on that, you put it here. For example, I've selected one now just so you see clearly how it works. So you select what it is, describe what you're uploading, choose file, upload as many as possible that you have as regards your travel history. If you do not have any, then you can ignore here. So you come to travel document as well, select your travel document tab, which is passport. So you select it, international passport. There's no need to put this description, I mean it's already passport. Then you choose files here, go to your computer and you click on upload. So you can always upload that there. For example, let's just try a random upload here and do this. Let me use my photo. It's actually your international passport, please. I'm just showing you how the upload works. So you see the upload here. All the documentation you need to do is uploaded here. Put your NIN, your national identification number, put the details, choose files, upload, evidence of previous travel, upload, family register and composition form if applicable. It's not applicable to you here, so you ignore this. Then evidence of planned tourism and activities in Australia. Okay, I'm going to show you Viator just so you can know where to go to. So let's quickly go to Viator to book your tours. Come here to viator.com and book your tour that you intend to do in Australia. Please, this shows that you have itineraries planned out for what you want to do in Australia. Create a schedule of stay as well. So for example, I said that I intend to travel to Australia on the 1st of August, so on the 1st of October rather. So let's put it here, Sydney, Australia, and I wanted to be there on the 1st of October and then have the tours done up to the 9th of October. So we click on apply to see what tours are available. Remember, viator.com is where you're coming to. Smaller inclusive Blue Mountain tours. You see several tours here. Hunter Valley wine tasting tours, $145, $165 for Blue Mountain tour. Sydney whale catching cruise tour, $69. You see koala and kangaroos experience, $315. Bridge climbing in Sydney, which is $198. All of these are usually, so I'm looking for the cheapest one. Big Boss Sydney Top City Tour, you have $46 here. Sydney Harbour Ferry with Taronga Zoo, entry ticket $52. Sky Feast dining experience at Sydney Tower, $66. Please, you can see free cancellation in case you change your mind. Book your tours extensively for each day you intend to visit Australia, and then collate it and put it together in a single document. Then you go back to your application lodgement and upload it. Create a schedule of stay of activities that you intend to do, and then you upload here. So also please upload your flight reservation here. For example, itinerary, this is your flight reservation. You just come here, let's put it here, flight booking, choose flight. I usually have a flight itinerary here, so you see flight itinerary here, choose the upload. Can you see that? Then hotel as well, come here, itinerary again, choose another one, select hotel, choose file. Let's just select a random hotel here, upload again. Can you see it uploaded immediately? So you have your hotel selected. Itinerary of schedule of stay, you also select your schedule of stay that you want to do and then put it and upload. So evidence of financial status and funding, in this case here you're going to have to select details of your bank statement. I see, can you see your bank statement, your pay slip, your mortgage document, title deed if you have, property documents, retirement and pension document as well, and tax document to show that you're tax compliant. These are all the documents you need to upload. For each of them you select, you upload. It will take all those documents, select everything, ensure you provide all this information, please. Then for your employment details here, You can see you have payslip as well, letter from your employer with your current role, evidence of your leave, which is a leave letter, and business license and registration if you're a business owner. If you're not a business owner, you don't need to provide your business license and registration. If you're an employee, you provide your employment details, your payslip, your leave letter to show that where you have leave for the period of your travel, authorized leave. Yeah, so if you want me to probably guide you on how to put your documentations together, you could always reach out to me personally on my DM, or reach out to 360 Travel and Tours. They are a professional company and there are people on ground to assist you with your application. Okay, this is attached here, and then attached. So let's choose bank statements. Let's choose something for bank statement. Let me just do this again, and I think I've attached a lot already, so I think we are done now. You can then click on next. So this is it. Now, transaction reference number is this application is now ready to submit. You can submit it now, return to your account, and submit it at a later date. So let's click on submit. And after you submit, you can actually delete the application if you're probably not okay with what you filled and you want to start afresh. So as you can see now, I've clicked on submit. So it says the payment 200 AUD, that's Australian dollar. That's how much the visa application is. You can choose your payment format: debit card, PayPal, Union Pay. Once you've processed your application and you've paid, you're gonna get an email that then says you need to go for schedule your biometrics, to have your biometrics collected at the biometrics collection center, which include your facial ID and your thumbprints and all of that whatnot. So first of all, I'm just gonna have to cancel this application here so that I can delete what we've done, and then I'm gonna show you the process of scheduling your appointments. So as you can see, this is the reference number, visitor visa details here. You can click on delete, but before we click on delete, first of all, I want to show you the processing time for processing your Australian visa application. So you come here to check your processing time. Usually you go to this particular Australian High Commission and you click on processing time, and then it redirects you to the processing time page. And under the processing time page, you would scroll down. As you can see, visa processing time guide. So let's select the type of visa that we are going for. So it's visitor visa, which is visitor visa subclass 600, visitor stream, business visitor, sponsored, or tourist. So let's say, okay, I submitted my application today, which is August 10th, and then you click on submit. What do you see? You see 23 days. It's going to take you an approximate 23 days to have your application processed. 90% of applications are processed within 23 days. Then depending if your application documents are not complete, it could extend beyond this, but this gives you a holistic idea of how long the visa is going to be processed and how you can plan your travel. So let's go straight to the VFS application website. Now, the VFS application website, I'm going to provide the link as well in the description box. So with this VFS here, what you want to do is to schedule your appointment to have your biometrics collected. So I've done several videos in the past that direct you on how to walk through this VFS, but for the purpose of the application, maybe I'll just do a very brief process for you to see. So you click on start now to book your biometrics. So as you can see clearly, it says Nigeria to Australia, but check the caption just so you're sure that you're on the right website. Check the description box for the link. Book an appointment. You're trying to book an appointment, so you just go straight to the appointment booking page, click on book now. It redirects you immediately for you to create an account on the VFS Global website for Australia. Schedule your appointments. As you can see here, I already have an account. So if you don't have an account, you can click on I don't have an account, and then it's going to redirect you on where to create your account. Then you schedule your appointment to submit your biometrics information, and that's right about it. You then wait for a decision on your application. So if you have any comments, you can drop it in the comment section. I'll try to respond to the best of my capacity. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell as well. Thank you for watching up until this time.